Hello, hi, it's Lindsay here at Raven Nest Tarot. I was feeling drawn to do a pick a card. So here we are. We got 3 piles here, and I put some charms in to help you choose. We got the letter O, an angel wing, a fairy ring. This looks more like an angel to me, and a cat. I almost lost it, but I got it. Yay. Alright, and this one we have the letter D, Saturn. Yeah, it's Aquarius. Yeah, and a crown. And this one we have another O, the letter V, like a Hello Kitty kitty, and a fairy. Alright, take a moment to choose your pal, and I'll see you at your pals. Hello, pal 1. If you chose the angel wings, angel, kitty kitty, we got perennial. This to me is cycles, growth, endings, beginnings, up and down. It reminds me of the wheel in tarot. Let's see. Let's see what Spirit wants to say about that. Spirit, what would you like to say to my pal 1 about perennial? 10 of Cups, you're coming into a new season. You're coming into your happy place. The Chariot, yeah. Look at your Chariot with the unicorns. And the big fancy dress. You fancy. It's your time. This is your time. This is the 10 of Pentacles. Yes, you are coming into, this is your season. This is my season. You're going to be content. You are going to be fulfilled financially. Your heart. Exactly. You're moving away from this discontent. Thank you, Spirit. You've went inside. You just came out of a dark night of the soul. You took something from a while back. This is good karma coming back around. You took something from a while back and transmuted it by going within, getting your wits about you and walking away from a situation. Yes, it's your time to shine. You know what to do now to keep the balance in your life. I hope y'all can see all that. Alright. You know what to do to keep the balance in your life. You got your money up. Or you know how to get your money up now. You know what you're worth, is what I'm hearing. You're worth. You know your worth. Death, exactly. Endings. This is an ending. It may have been a forced ending. It may have been the Most High stepping on in, saying, no, 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 no. Not to my baby. Let me scoot you on over. I'm out the way. Thank you, Spirit. The Hierophant. You've been getting messages from your spirit team, your angels, deities, however you perceive your higher self. You took time out to have a tea party with a rabbit and invite friends. I just feel like this is you going within and knowing beyond a shadow of a doubt from all the lessons that you've learned and you're done with that. That cycle is ended. You're moving into something new. And your spirit guides are right there with you to celebrate. They want you to move forward into bigger and better. You know how to plant that garden now, per se. So you know how to make things grow. King of Swords, exactly. You know. You know, I know, you know, I know. You know how to train your dragons. You know what makes them fly. You know to feed them before you take off so they don't just pick up random stuff on the way because they're hungry and fry them. Like, you know all the ins and outs of it. You know what calms them down and keeps your dragons grounded and keeps you grounded. Or they just won't take off running down the road and you have to go chase after them again. Because you know if they get to the edge of that cliff, it's going to be hell. Because you got to climb all the way down and all the way back up. You know these lessons. Okay? You know these lessons. Spirit is confident in you. Queen of Wands. Exactly. You know. King of Swords, Queen of Wands. You know what actions to take. It is time for you to relax some. Go inside. Pull up a chair with your bunny rabbit friend. Invite your other friends to come over. Relax. Celebrate you. I cannot get this card up. Okay. It's like you've done all this work, but there's nobody there to celebrate with you. But you don't need that because you have yourself and you're proud of what you've done. I feel like that these are cycles that you've went through and your spirit team is telling you how proud they are of you. and the inspiration that you were along the way. What else do you want to say about this spirit? Pick up your sword. Take a stand. Be heard. Support a cause. That cause can be yourself too. You have your boundaries up now. They are so proud of you. You have your boundaries. I just keep hearing, finally, finally, finally. Braving the storm, facing difficulties, finding courage, fortitude. Exactly. Can't nobody keep you down. All the way up, and nothing could stop me. Let's see if we get one more. Please and thank you, Spirit. Flight pan, a trip, a disappearance, or lack of closure. You put this behind you. You put the running away aside. You're not doing that anymore. You know your direction you want to take. And they are saying, if you had any doubts, yes, this is the direction you need to take. They're so proud of you to bring in balance into your life. Taking time out for you to see which direction you want to go. And know it beyond a shadow of a doubt it's the right choice. Not having any hesitation and any excuse me, my stomach's calling. Any doubt, pure confidence. It's going to be something different for everyone, so let me see if I can get a little bit more information on what it's around. Can you give us a little bit more information, please, Spirit? Wedding rings, union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, devotion. Your spirit guides are now happy that your devotion and your love is now for you. That you are loving yourself. You're doing the damn thing. They are so proud of you. I just keep seeing balloons and confetti and hands clapping. Picture. Looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, and making new memories. Or make new memories. Exactly. It's your time to shine, hon. Whatever this is, you just completed a major chapter. You have opened up a portal into a different timeline. Alright, Pile 1. I love you. Hope this helped. Namaste. Hello, my Pile 2. If you chose D, mwahaha, my Sesame Street people will understand. The letter D, a crown, Aquarius, or the Saturn. Let's see what your card is. Winter. Winter. Winter is a time of rest. It's a time to kind of Kick back and observe. Could be a dark night of the soul without going within to find that inner sunshine on a cloudy day. It's very cloudy. That's why I have my light on, and I hope that y'all can hear and see me good. Alright. Winter is a time to go dormant. It's a time to rest. It's a time to reflect. It's a part of evolution of the seasons. Let's see what else Spirit wants to say about this. What do you want to say to my pile 2? Spirits, you know it's time to go within right now. You know it's time to go and really think about what it is you want, what it is that you're discontent about, what needs to possibly fall away. What else do you want to say? 3 of Wands. It's time to get a new direction. If you want something, Spirit is there to show you how it's possible. They're there to guide you through this. This, to me, I just keep hearing Dark Night of the Soul. But this is a time that you're needing to go within and push everything else out. To stay focused on you right now. What else do you want to say about the Spirit from Pile 2, please? Thank you. That was the Page of Swords. It flipped over and flipped back. This reminds me of the night on Monty Python's Holy Grail. Every time I see it, it reminds me of that. Maybe there's something that you're taking too serious. That yes, it's something that happened to you, but maybe this is something that you need to take action. And quit being held up by false ideas and false matrix 3D programming that you have. Your intuition is on point. Your intuition, if you follow it, will keep you centered. Your emotions are really high right now. I'm feeling, because the energy's kind of, I feel myself trying to calm down the energy, and it's more or less like Spirit just said, go with the flow. 2 of Wands. This is your choice. You have a choice to stay in the mindset of lack. The Dark Knight in Monty Python's Holy Grail. 'Tis merely a flesh wound. He gets his arm cut off. And then he gets his other arm cut off. What, are you scared? I'll kick you to death. It's like, don't let what's happened or happening has no bearing on your future other than the fact that this is a lesson or lessons that you have learned. And it's your choice to look at it as a lesson or to look at it as it happened to you versus for you. I feel like they're wanting you, I'm hearing transmit, yes. Transmute. Transmit. Maybe. Transmute. It's your choice. You can choose the saggy titty, pissed off Doberman, or you can choose the happy, happy unicorn and just frolic away in the pretty green grass. Or you can go backwards into your past and have this hard fight. For what? You need to stop and... I feel like they're saying you need to figure out what you're cycling in, because it's not a good cycle. There's something that you need to get a new grip on. And I'm not trying to come at you. I'm just speaking. It's how I speak. I'm not trying to come at you. I promise. I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life. We all have free will. Six of Swords. Something you need to move on from. They're trying to guide you into a warmer client. Let's just say they're flying south for the winter. They're trying to guide you away from this negativeness, this pain, this inner mental thought process that you're in, the negative mindset. As within, so without. I probably should have named the channel that, because I say it a lot, but it's the truth. If you're not taking care of yourself and willing to see your own setbacks or negative words or addictions of all kinds. It doesn't have to be drugs. It doesn't have to be alcohol. It could be anything. Anything that you're more worried about it than you are yourself and your relationship with the Most High. This Four of Wands, they want to bring you stability. Your higher self wants stability. But you need to quit. I look at my higher self, me and my best friend here, over the Sims game. We feel like that our higher selves are the Sim controllers, and we're just down here la-di-da-di-da. But I can tell you, they never let me starve. And I never not had shelter. And I've never not had love. It might not be love in the sense that you're thinking about it. But nonetheless, it's love. You've always had shelter. You've always been taken care of, regardless of the situation. You're safe to go within. They're right there to help guide you through. All you need to do is ask. They want to ground you, help ground you. They want you stable. They want you to be able to have a dragon that protects you. They are that dragon. They want you to be able to rest on a pile of money. And money, not meaning the physical sense of money, but meaning like stability, love, being taken care of, that self-soothing, the diamond in the rough, burying old things that no longer serve you. What else can we see, Spirit? Thank you. the Eight of Wands. The Queen of Swords. You're going to have some new insight here. There's something, I feel like, something coming back to you. This is going to be good karma. And the universe always knows, beyond a shadow of a doubt, when, where, why, how. It's going to take you to stop looking back, though. It's going to take you to take the wisdom with you, to take your unicorn, and to look back on something and leave it in the past. To look at what all it taught you, how much you grew from looking within. Exactly. Ending an old thought process. Things fall apart so they can fall back together. This fire behind this Three of Swords, this heartache, this pain. But you got a band-aid of flowers. And you got the fire that will purify. The tower I refer to as a God correction. When I trained dogs for 19 years, we call it a God correction when the dog didn't know where the correction kind of came from. By doing a leash correction. I didn't use electricity. Something has made you angry to where burn it all the way down. Burn it to the ground. And I feel like that they're trying to say this is an aspect of yourself that you need to let go. The self-sabotage. Sometimes we can be comfortable in chaos and pain. That's where we thrive because maybe that's all we've ever known from childhood, like myself. If it wasn't chaotic, if it wasn't vindictive, then it wasn't love. And even though you may not want that in your life, maybe the cycle that you're in right now is one that is saying, hey, you really don't want this. Yes, it may be attention. Yes, it may be your version of love, but there's something bigger and better out there. And stop being comfortable in uncomfortable situations. Let's see what else Spirit wants to say about this. Anything else you want to say about this, Spirit? Keys on a ring. Many options. Unconventional. One night stand. String along. Do you see how this is the same phrase for all these different meanings? There are many options. You can choose to look on this as a negative, or you can choose to transmute it into a positive and learn this lesson once and for all. So you stop repeating it. You need to go within. I'm telling you, nobody will love you like you can. And I didn't understand a lot that I do now from just a couple of years ago. But once you start looking at the fact that it's happening for you and not to you, healing heart, heartbreak, toxicity, or addiction, abusive relationship, or are you healing yourself? Sorry, my roommate's here and they're obnoxiously loud. It's a healing that needs to take place. You need to see your self-worth, I feel. That you need to... Others are going to treat you how you treat yourself. If you don't put time out for you, others aren't going to put time out for you. If you don't take care of you, nobody else is going to take care of you. Thank you, spirits. Nature spirits. Fairies, love of nature. Eco-friendliness. Black swan. An unforeseen event, a surprise, hindsight. And it matches beautifully with that. Grounding yourself. I know you hear it all the time. If you're anything on YouTube with tarot, you're here, ground yourself, ground yourself. There are ways to ground yourself. You can use crystals. You can go outside in your bare feet. You can go outside in the snow in socks. As long as there's no rubber between you and the ground. You can put your feet on or sit your butt on a stone fireplace. Put your feet on hardwood floor. Ground yourself. It is tremendous in helping you center. And helping you come back to yourself. And helping you see from the outside looking in to slow things down. So you can see clearly which direction to go. Even if it hurts. They're going in the same direction, even if it hurts. It'll hurt temporarily. I promise you that. Because that step on that little hurt, or what you perceive to be a hard or extremely painful, once you get over that and see where your self-respect lies, where your self-love, the things and people that will come to you once that happens is unbelievable. It is way worth that payment of pain. Anything else you want to say about the spirit? Please and thank you. Pole shift. A change of heart. A turnaround. Or reversal. You're going to see how much opens up for you and how many options you have once you learn to choose yourself. You can do this. You can move past this. You are not alone. Just Vogue. Dance your way through it. Turn the music up and scream, cry, whatever you need to do. Get that energy moving so that you can be 100% on the direction you're going. And I promise you, that direction is always back to you. To who you are. What you want, what you need. Everybody else and everything else aside. You first. Alright, my pal, too. I love you. I hope this helps. Namaste. Hello, Palty. If you chose the letter O, V, Hello Kitty, and Fairy Pal, we got the wild card. Sorry, my roommates are really loud right now. The wild card leads us that there's some kind of, I feel like there's some kind of lie that you're being told or that you're telling yourself. Because a cloud over the sun right here peeking through, the flower may not think it's ever going to get sunshine again. Or maybe this is something where you kind of need to see things from a different light. Reverse your perspective. Think outside the box. Let's see what Spirit wants to say about this. Holy Spirit. For my pal 3. What do you want to say about this wild card? Please and thank you. They said nothing. Maybe you're going too fast. You need to slow things down to see things. Maybe you're constantly feeling like something isn't right, and that's your gut intuition instincts telling you, yeah, this isn't right. And maybe it's not right there in front of your face. Spirit, what do you want to say to my pal 3? Yeah. It's time to move on from a thought process, from a situation. Yes, and leave it behind. See this lesson as a blessing. There's something you're right about. You may not know it yet, but there's something you're right about, and you know deep down, and I feel like Spirit's going to bring it to the front and center for you. Unfortunately, this may have to do with some heartache. But even though you got them swords, you got a band-aid of beautiful, beautiful flowers. And a fire to replenish. I'm at a loss for words. Maybe you're feeling like you're stuck, stagnant, like the cards weren't coming out. I'm having a hard time finding my words. You need to tend to yourself at this time. Spirit is encouraging you. It's encouraging you to find your inner strength. Instead of throwing away and constantly repeating and having it go back and forth. Finding that balance that keeps you safe, but heard. And when I say safe but heard, the heard I'm meaning as in you're listening to yourself. You know your strengths, you know your weaknesses, you know about you. What else do you want to say about this, Spirit? Please and thank you. Thank you. There is, unfortunately, a tower coming in. But it's going to bring you out of your own mind with this Nine of Swords in reverse. There's going to be a balancing of the scales, most definitely. So Page of Swords and then Knight of Pentacles. This energy is slowing me way down to this is almost like super slow is the way I feel right now. You need to stop and see how far you've come, what you have accomplished. You know what you have accomplished. You know your worth. There is a different way of looking at this situation that you need to find a different perspective on. See that lesson as a blessing. See that self-destructive behavior and move past it. Get out of your own head. There is an equal give and take that's not equal give and taken right now. But it's going to come into equal give and take as soon as you realize your worth. Anything else you want to say about this spirit? Kind of scared me. I told you this energy moves slow down that jump. Put these burdens down. Put these 3D ingrained into your brain thought processes down. You don't have to carry all of that. The Ten of Swords. Don't break your neck. Quit hanging yourself out for everybody else. It's just going to get you nowhere. It's just going to add on more and more and more. You don't need this. Also, when you see this burden, and you see this pain, and that it's getting you nowhere, this stagnancy, it's gonna catapult you into a new way of thinking. It's gonna catapult you into choosing yourself. Nobody can make you happy but you. They can encourage your happiness. They can witness your happiness. But nobody is going to take care of you like you can. So you need to choose yourself. Thank you, Spirit. Queen of Pentacles, know your worth. Whether this be a job or a relationship or a family member, know your worth. When you get down to the bareness of it all, know your worth. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. Worry about you and your worth. How you treat yourself is how other people will treat you. What you put out there towards people is what will come back to you. Exactly. See how far you've come. This is a victory. That inner work you've been doing has brought these new opportunities. That Five of Pentacles thinking, lack thereof. No, we're moving on from that. We are moving on from that. This is in reverse. It can't come back to you. This thought process, this person, this situation is holding you back. And keeping you in that Seven of Wands energy. That defense energy. You need to celebrate this change, although it may be negative or hard. Take it as a lesson. You knew there was a hole right there, so you knew you needed to put your stilts on before you moved any further, or you would have fell. You know how to look out for you. And I feel like they're saying these lessons, though, but they're moving you forward. You're going to see the benefits of what you've done, this decision that you've made, this direction that you went, this choice that you made. 100%. You're going to see the benefits of it. You're moving forward now. That forward momentum, just hang in there. Take time out for you. Okay? Let's see. This is the Healers of the Earth Oracle by Mandy Peterson. Braving the storm, facing difficulties, finding courage, fortitude. Exactly. Let this rain and the storm just wash away all that bad juju, all that bad negative energy. Embrace it. Hold on tight. You got this. You held on to you, to your truth. Now you're going with the flow. Just let this storm pass. Let this rain purify you. Anything else you want to say on this, Spirit? Whoop. I knocked those. Anything else you want to say about this, Spirit? Akashic records, deeper knowing, Akashic wisdom, and history. Exactly. This is a lesson that your soul won't have to learn again. This is something that you're moving past. This is something that's bringing something out of you. 6 and 4 is 10, which is completion. 6 and 2 is 8, which is moving forward. This is helping you. This wisdom that you've gained in this negative situation is moving you forward. Wisdom, visionary ability, goodwill with vision. Loving yourself. Alright guys, I think I'm going to leave it there. I hope this helped. I love you. Namaste.